Okay, hi madam, kenalkan diri pun dulu ya.
Ya, nama saya Madam Mini dari Department of Business, FBMP. Okay.
Okay. Okay madam. Hai puan, nama saya Kavi Verman. Tugasan saya ialah membuat temu bual dengan lecturer universiti dan saya akan tanya beberapa soalan. Daripada itu baru saya boleh buat reflection untuk saya punya subjek moral. Okay
Okay,
puan.
baik.
Okay puan, soalan satu ya. Adakah COVID telah memberi kesan kepada kehidupan anda secara keseluruhannya?
Okay, kesan COVID ni kepada saya lah, as an individual lah. First of all, sekarang kita tak keluar banyak lah, compared to previously ya. So bila perlu saja kita keluar, dan selain dari itu, kita juga banyak praktis SOP lah yang diperlukan, sebab kalau tak praktis, kena ingat untuk praktis tu, sebab kalau tak, kita akan kena denda. So itulah saya rasa dia punya kesan sebagai seorang individu.
Puan, soalan kedua ialah, apakah kesan yang paling ketara yang dialami oleh institusi anda? Nyatakan berdasarkan institusi anda yang diberikan oleh pensyarah selepas COVID melanda.
Okay. Kesannya kepada MSU ialah bila MCO tu bermula, semua kelas kita terpaksa kita conduct online. Alright, so kelas online, lepas tu semua aktiviti lain pun online lah. Macam kalau ada nak buat talk atau seminar, kena buat online. Mentoring pun kena buat online. Okay, so it's a big adjustment lah. Kalau dulu semua face to face, lepas tu lepas tu bila MCO semua kena buat online. So it's a big adjustments for both students as well as lecturers. Alright, for lecturers, for us from our perspective, kita kena familiarize dengan online platforms sebab before that tak berapa familiar lah. So bukan saja kena belajar platform tu, tapi kita kena buat kelas kita interesting sebab we have to try and engage the students online through online platforms. Alright, so that is something that we lecturers had to learn to do lah. Alright, then for students, I would say that from the feedback that I get lah, is technical problems. You know, some of them have problem with internet and so on, and also learning to use the online platform as a method of studying. Sebab dulu semua face to face, lepas tu bila buat online macam tak biasa lah.
Macam baru.
So student pun dia kena adapt. So banyak adjustment lah for both parties. Alright.
Soalan ketiga ya. Apakah kesan-kesan positif dan negatif yang anda dapati ketika berlakunya COVID-19?
Okay, kesan, I start with the kesan negatif dulu. Kesan negatif is of course tak boleh buat face to face class lah. So problem kita masa tu ialah difficult to assess student kalau dia faham atau tidak, dan ramai student yang tak suka on kamera. So kita tak boleh pantau student dengan betul lah. Kalau compare dengan face to face, kita boleh tengok dia punya body language, dia punya face expression. So we can see through there whether they understand or not. But online it's a bit more challenging lah. Alright. And a lot of our students are not so comfortable switching on the camera. So that's also a problem. We have to remind them lah. Okay, then also the problem with weak students atau those who are not really interested, so they tend to it's more difficult to monitor them, and also we don't really know whether they understand or not because they don't really give feedback. Okay, you have to call them, and sometimes when we call, they are not answering.
Yeah, they're
Okay, they
sleeping,
don't
madam.
respond through the online. They're sleeping on. They're not paying attention. So those are the problems lah, that kesan negatif dia. Itu dari segi kerja lah, tapi dari segi uh, other aspect as an economics teacher, I would say lah, COVID ni banyak emphasize inequality ya, sebab kita boleh tengok orang yang uh, the lower strata, the economic strata yang lebih miskin tu, dia lebih suffer.
Hmm.
They can lose their jobs because their jobs can be replaced more easily. Alright, so a lot of the inequality can be seen through the COVID.
Yeah.
Right, that's one. That's the negative side of it.
Hmm.
There are some positives. All right, the positive is that we learn to use the online platform.
Yeah, the
Okay,
new one.
earlier everything was done face to face, so now we become better because we are learning. Every time it's a learning process, and we can improve on it. Right. So that's good. That's the good side of it for both the student as well as for the lecturers. Because students also they learn to use. Not all of them are good in it, but they get more used to it.
Yeah, madam.
All right. Besides that, on a personal matter, I would say that during the COVID, there was less traffic jam. Okay, so there's a lot of time saving there. Half an hour less, half an hour savings to come to office and to go back.
Yeah, madam.
So macam 1 jam kita boleh jimat, dan
Hmm.
1 jam tu kita boleh guna untuk kerja lain yang lebih produktif.
Yeah, madam.
So less time spent on traffic jam. Okay.
Okay, madam. Okay, soalan.
Besides also online, ada
Okay.
sikit lagi.
Okay.
Okay, besides online juga,
Hmm.
bila kita dah biasa, kita dapati dia convenient juga.
Yeah, madam.
Right, it's convenient sebab kita macam ni kita boleh buat bila-bila masa. We can have this kind of conversations anytime. Internship student also, we can get a lot of the feedback through online, and we can speak to the supervisors. There's a lot of convenience there, right? Also, there would be, okay, there's less pollution also, okay, because a lot of the economic activities reduce, so less pollution. And besides that, okay, what else? So those are some of the positive side of it, I would say, the positive effects. Okay.
Soalan seterusnya,
Alright.
apakah langkah yang terbaik yang perlu dilakukan oleh institusi anda untuk terus relevan dan membantu pembangunan negara?
Okay, langkah untuk MSU ialah they must, to remain relevant, is they must keep on emphasizing on their main goals. Their main goal is basically to educate students, and so they must not compromise on the quality, right? Just because we're doing it online, we must still maintain the quality. We must keep in touch with the students and make sure that they understand their classes. So the learning process must still continue, and we must maintain on that quality. Now, the learning process here is not only lectures, but in terms of activities, whatever activities that can be done online should be continued. Mentoring, okay, we can still keep in touch with our students, mentees, and also internship, right? So internship program must continue lah. So we don't want to do any types of shortchanging with the students. So make sure that they are able to continue their studies, they are able to finish their studies all on time. Okay.
Okay.
So the aim here is to produce graduates who can contribute to the industry and to nation building.
Tengok dah.
Okay, so that is the langkah lah untuk relevant, remain relevant.
Gimana ada soalan akhir
Ha.
Okay. Saranan anda kepada mereka yang berputus asa dengan ujian COVID-19.
Okay, ini soalan dia putus asa kenapa? Sebab negatif, dia dapat COVID lah.
Dia dapat COVID. Ya, positif. Dia dapat COVID.
Dia positif. That means they got COVID.
Ya.
So dia kena ikutlah SOP, kena isolate and make sure that they if they become more serious, the case become if the symptoms are more serious, then they must go and see the doctor and so on lah. So ramai juga yang dia sembuh lah dari COVID ni. Dia tak ada kesan yang begitu teruk sekali lah. So even if kalau kita dapat COVID positif, kena jumpa doktor dan pastikanlah kita follow SOP yang sepatutnya, dan bukan saja kita kena cuba sembuh, make sure that we get better, but also kita tak boleh selfish. Kita kena isolate diri kita lah, supaya yang lain tu tak kena lah. Okay.
Okay, Puan. Terima kasih
Okay, thank you.
Saya